it's all about the mindset. And anytime, regardless of what situation your franchise is in, you want players, you want an organization and leadership that has the right mindset. That's a winner's culture.
Well, Connecticut, they're last in the league at offense, averaging just over 79 points a game. Their defense has not been bad. There is Lacan, tries to get into Griner, and there is Enrique with the steal.
Good read by Enrique. Help defense and a good read.
Enrique will launch the three, buried it. That may be a good sign for Enrique. Enrique has struggled shooting the basketball lately. She is now just 2 3-pointers made away from number 14 all-time in the WNBA, tying Kara Lawson. Handoff, AZ sees a little bit of an opening. And Coach Fernandez was talking about how AZ is seeing all sorts of defenses thrown at her, but she's recognizing it, and she's still been productive.
I like that shot. I like the move more than I love the shot, because she had an opportunity to just pull up and shoot a regular jump shot, and it turned into a floater. Of course, I would be saying what a great shot it was if she had made it,
right.
but I do like the fact that she's being aggressive going to the basket to start the game.
Enrique, 3 straight games. She's been in single-digit points and was just 3 of 24 shooting in that span. Last 3 games, she was just 1 of 11 from 3. Here's Paige. That'll get a big round of applause.
It's a good start for the Connecticut celebrity there.
It was so much fun watching our cameras scan the crowd before the game. How many people were asking for autographs as Brittany Griner hits from the outside. Paige and AZ did not turn down any autograph or any picture of these Connecticut fans that are there.
Yeah, that's your home. That's where you were built. And so you got to show the fans some love. Doesn't really matter how long you have to stand out there and shoot those sign those autographs.
Jessica Shepard kicks it out to the outside. Wings with a 3-point advantage. Just over 2 minutes gone by here in the opening quarter. Start of a tough 4-game road trip for Dallas.
Got your hand in her face. No, don't need to reach. You are imposing defensively.
A lot of UConn players playing tonight for Connecticut. Edwards and Nelson Adota, who is having a career year, and of course Paige and AZ, 33-3 in this building as a member of the Huskies. Bud shows the double. They kick it out. A walk puts the hand up, but buried. That is Lacan.
Tough.
The rookie out of France.
Very tough.
Or I should say second-year player out of France. Paige with a little scoop, and she draws the contact in the foul, and will go to the line.
The foul is first, Connecticut, number 42, Brittany Griner, for the first, team's first.
Talk about Paige playing for the Huskies. This is all she did. He won the NCAA championship, was the player of the year back in 2021. 2-time Nancy Lieberman Award winner and 2-time Big East player of the year. 3-time Big East player of the year.
Yeah, I'm going to stick with and stay on the 2025 national championship. I went to that Final Four in Tampa, and Paige was in a whole other stratosphere in that game. I mean, the way she was leading, the way she was scoring, she was not going to be denied that championship.
So she has been hot as of late. The last 3 games, Paige has averaged over 25 points while shooting 56% from the floor. Here is Ledger Walker out of Washington State and UCLA. Part of that crop of UCLA players drafted this year. Lacan open for 3. The Walk was trying to fight for position with Adota. I don't think a Walk can reach that. Even with one of the broomsticks, I don't think she can. No, Paige, well, Paige just handed it to her. Come on, a Walk. You got to have some more hops. There we go. Of course, a Walk career, 6'4" out of Finland, just 24 years of age. And here is Paige. Already 5 points in the ball game. And the rebound. And here comes LeCon. Nice pass inside. That's beautiful.
Great pass, great fast break by UConn. Terrible transition defense by Dallas. So you got to get back.
And that's something, practice on Monday, the team worked extremely hard on the wings as defense. I mean, there was a lot of chatter. The coaches weren't letting anything go by, and Enrique can't get it to go. Rebound pulled down by Diamond Miller. Had a cup of coffee with the Dallas Wings last year. That'll be a foul. We'll go the other way with it. Miller doesn't like it. Out of Maryland.
Also with the Dallas Wings last season.
Yep. 15 games with Dallas last year, averaged just under 4 points a ball game. LeCon on Enrique. LeCon keeping her hand on Enrique. AZ out front, shot clock inside of 9. A walk working on Adota. Tough shot, gets the roll.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of perimeter actions right now for the Wings, but they have they've got the players who can really create some issues in the post area.
Block averaging just under 6 points a ball game. Nelson Adota inside, and she is going to be fouled by AZ Fudd. Olivia Nelson Adota, also of Connecticut, the 25-year-old in her 4th season.
AZ here has a good position right there, but then sometimes you just got to let it go. Let it go. You don't have the position to box her out. Just let it go.
Well, you got Adota, who's 6'5", and AZ, who's 5'11", and she has a big wingspan. Nelson Adota does. Morgan Tuck telling me last year, the general manager of Connecticut, they love Adota's potential. Even though she's been in the league, she just hasn't had that right fit. Connecticut is that fit.
They're playing really good defense right now on Dallas, forcing them into some tough shots.
Odyssey Sims has checked into the ball game. Wings up by 1. LeCon blows by the defense, can't get it. Gets the loose ball, tries it again, knocks it in. Wears jersey 47 because that is the birthday year of her grandmother. Shepard tries to reverse. Miller with a rejection.
I heard Brittany Griner say nothing on that.
Yeah.
And she was certainly right.
Alana Smith coming out of concussion protocol. Can't get it. Doesn't have the mask on, which is good news. Both Alana and Odyssey will have minute restrictions. And the word that comes to my mind is tough as nails.
Yeah, gritty. Watching those highlights, I forgot how great Connecticut was.
Oh, yeah.
They had a span of everybody fearing the Connecticut Sun because they had put together such a great squad, and Jasmine was a big part of that.
You think about it, they had a 6-year span where they won more games than anybody else in the league when Kurt Miller was coach and then coach and GM. LeCon has to kick it way back out front. 8 of Dallas's 10 points have come off turnovers. But Connecticut working on the inside, and that's one of the things that Jose Fernandez said, we've got to defend the interior tonight. Beckers. Pull up from 13. Nelson Adota with a rebound.
A good move. The right move, the step back creates some distance between her and the defender, but not going down for Dallas right now.
Dallas is shooting 3 of 10. Smith, quick outlet, Odyssey Sims. This is what she brings to the table. On top, Shepard being guarded by Adota.
They are guarding Dallas.
They're a decent defensive team. And from the outside, Paige Beckers burying the 3.
Yeah, Odyssey, again, I'm loving that Odyssey is back because she frees Paige up to just be a scorer at the 2 guard, as we saw in the last possession.
And Aaliyah Edwards gets her first 2 of the ball game. Also out of UConn.
Good look, good post up.
The foul is Connecticut, number 1,
be on Diamond Miller. They're putting a little size on Paige Beckers tonight. I think Paige and Azzi have seen just about every defense possible. And Brittany Griner will come back into the lineup for the Connecticut Sun. Again, Connecticut playing their final season in Connecticut. They move to Houston next year. Haven't played since last Friday. Enrique, tough shot, got it.
It hung in the air so long, I didn't know it had gone out of the actual frame on television. I didn't know where that ball was.
And Enrique with her second three-pointer. I'll tell you, this is classic Enrique, I would say.
She keeps him guessing, but in the air for 3 seconds. I'm calling that in the air. Let's see, here we go. The release. 1, 2, 3.
There we go. In the last 3 games, she was just 1 of 11 from 3. She's 2 of 3 from beyond the arc tonight. And the Wings with a 1-point advantage. Led by as many as 6, trailed by as many as 3.
Another Connecticut on the free throw line, Edwards, and you know, Connecticut's all over this particular game.
When you look at Aaliyah Edwards out of UConn, 6th pick overall back in 2024, but the last 2 years she has really added to her game. I love the fire of Odyssey. It was great to hear her voice and Alicia Clark's voice at practice on Monday. They're not afraid to speak their mind.
Both very vocal.
Clark actually stopped practice at one point and said, ladies, you've got to rotate on defense in this. You know, and she was coaching up, and we're all sitting there looking at each other going, okay, she's a future head coach. Inbounds pass by Ledger Walker. Smith gets pushed away. Griner tips it. Just Shepard kind of reaching in, but a whistle and a foul is going to be called. Dallas has to get gritty on the inside.
Dallas has to, they're allowing Connecticut to get too many second chance opportunities. A team that dominates and controls the boards will control the tempo of the game on either end of it. And right now on the defensive end, the Connecticut Sun going to the boards hard.
Connecticut fouls a lot. Enrique, no. Griner, the loose ball. Ledger Walker will lead the break. It's a tough cover for Paige. She needs some help. Smith comes over to help. Ledger Walker for 3, and she knocks it down.
Yeah, Atlanta can't leave her defensive, turn her back on her defensive player right there. That's what gave up that shot. Got to see that person at all times.
Ledger Walker, whose roommate was Gianna Neepkins, who's also on the Connecticut Sun team when those two played at UCLA. Ledger Walker, the first player from New Zealand to be drafted into the W. She was a member of New Zealand's national team when she was just 17 years old back in 2018. That made her the youngest ever. So Jess and Alana will get a little bit of a breather. Kennedy Burke into the lineup. Nice move inside by Burke.
Terrific seal right there. You got to keep your feet moving. You got to body a little bit to prevent that pass from going directly in there from the wing.
Nope. Burke had a breakout season last year, 2 years with New York, winning a title with the Liberty. But last year, she really blossomed. Here is Odyssey, uses her body, can't get it.
That's a good shot. That's the right shot. Forcing them to play a little defense, just not knocking down right now.
Sanaya Rivers, she has been injured, back into the lineup, and here's Griner. Works on a walk, got it. Griner with 4.
Not a whole lot you can do with Brittany Griner other than push her away from the basket. So give her a little bit of physicality there to push her away so she's shooting not a 6-foot shot, but maybe an 8 to 10-foot shot.
Get her out of her comfort zone.
Yeah.
Griner the last 3 games has averaged 13 points and shot 51%. Zaza's going to be fouled on the play. That'll be on Edwards.
The foul is starts for Connecticut, number 8, Olivia Edwards, her first personal foul.
That's only her first personal foul.
Zaza wants to do her pull through. Olivia Edwards there, and she's saying the same thing to the officials. How is this a foul?
Freedom of movement. Zaza for 3, no. Griner with her 3rd rebound already. Zaza just 2 for the last 9 from 3 coming in it tonight. Interior defense. Not really holding up for Dallas right now. Here's James running the show out front.
Gotta go.
Final 5 seconds here in the first. Odyssey kicks it back out. Arike. And that's the way the first quarter. Well, Paige Becker, she has 8 in the ball game. Wings, this is the 11th time they've trailed after the first quarter. In the previous 10, they're 5-5. Connecticut on a 7-0 run to end that opening quarter.
Yeah, I thought Zaza did a good job of turning the corner, but she actually had Maddie open for a wide open 3. And she's shooting a contested mid-range.
Maddie in the last game tying her season high in minutes played and played well. Ledger Walker with a pull-up. 3 of the last 4 games, she has been in double figures. 4 times all Pac-12. Shook Sutton's checked in. Arike works off the pick from Maddie. Shot clock at 5. Shug wants the 3, doesn't get the bounce.
Good box.
Maddie fought for it, didn't get it. Actually had the flagrant 1 called her on her the other day. Texted her after the game, said, nah, you didn't deserve it. Daisy Fudd will come back into the lineup. Hasn't scored yet, has taken 3 shots. '70's the magic number for the Wings because Connecticut's just 2-15 when their opponents score 70 or more. Good job defensively. Maddie continues to fight for it, digs it out, and a foul's going to be called.
The foul is starts for Connecticut, number 22, Sanaya Rivers, her first.
That'll be on Sanaya Rivers. That'll be her first.
Sometimes you just need active hands and then a little bit of hustle and grinding right there to make this play. Good heads-up play, and of course something good comes out of it because Shug is hustling to get that pass from Maddie.
And see, that's what Maddie does so well. She scrapes and digs and fights. You know, was questioning what her role was with this team a while back, but she understood she had to keep playing hard. And against Minnesota, 12 points, 5 rebounds in that game.
Great performance.
Yeah.
Always room for somebody who's going to grind, and Maddie shows up in that category every game.
Jose has talked about it a lot. He said, listen, when our shots aren't falling, we got to get gritty and start digging on defense, and Maddie's one of those players that can do that. Wings down by 8. Nice pass to Walk. The bunny shot, can't get it to go.
Use the glass, big girl.
Rivers the rebound. Again, the lowest scoring team in the W. So far, they're shooting 55%, and it'll go up.
So far, they're getting a deliciously easy shot. Their offense looks very easy, very proficient on that end.
Jose Fernandez is going to call a timeout. The lead goes to double digits. Connecticut on an 11-0 run.
working on, having played for Coach at UConn. It's definitely some similarities that I see.
Jess Shepard wide open from 16, not able to get it. The Wings now shooting just 25%. Connecticut at 57%. But I like that. No little detail gets away from Jose during practice.
Nothing is more important than anything. It's all important.
Nice job, Maddie Siegrist with the rebound. Wings down by 10.
Connecticut playing really, really good defense on Dallas right now, doubling the basketball. When you kick it out of the double, you got to be able to knock down that shot.
You know, talking to the coaches Monday at practice, they said, listen, Connecticut is a very good defensive team because they've got legs. Here's Griner.
And if you get past them on the perimeter, you got shot clock. So they've got all the bases covered. Here's your opportunity, 3-on-1.
This is what the Wings want to do. Run, and it ends up Bud to Maddie Siegrist.
Able to get that transition bucket.
Grant Harris, Amram Thulin. Wings number 2 in the W in fast break points. Page is going to be stripped, but the Wings will have it. And Wings only 5 fast break points so far tonight. Looking for Fudd, coming off a couple of picks. Tough shot. Griner's got 8 rebounds already to go along with 4 points.
Yes, he's controlling the defensive boards. Dallas has to find a way to get in there.
So we were talking to her last year, and when she played last season, she was talking about how she came in great shape, and she kind of got rejuvenated playing with a lot of these young players.
That'll do it. The
Yeah.
pace is quickened in the WNBA in general on all teams. Great young talent coming in.
I think she was more excited that her son Bash was going to be able to watch her play. Maddie.
Good shot. Good shot. Good read by Page. That's the shot. Nothing wrong with the shot. Just knocking them down.
Morrow with the rebound. A gifted defensive player inside. Count the basket. Foul's going to be on Maddie. Anissa Morrow out of LSU.
Yeah, she was electrifying. Coach Kim Mulkey a few years ago, and has taken those talents and really made a mark in Connecticut.
Well, 2-time NCAA rebound leader back in 2022 and 2025. They called her Niece the Beast. Grew up in the south side of Chicago. Pushes the lead back to 9. Still, we know the Dallas Wings can put points on the board quickly. Great defense. Becker gets her pocket pick. Lacan misses the bunny. Shepard tries to initiate the offense quickly. Zaza, a little hesitation. Beautiful pass. Jess inside. Shot clock at 7. Not fluid offensively right now.
And that's Connecticut, all Connecticut.
That'll be a shot clock violation, not a pretty possession. And when you're on the road, you can't have those empty possessions like that.
Well, you see what Connecticut's doing is that they're just making Dallas play ugly. They're doubling the ball. They want to get the ball out of Paige's hands. So whenever she gets the ball, they're chasing her, they're harassing her, but they're also doubling her. So the person who's closest, who's getting the pass from Paige, has to be ready to also be a playmaker, because you're either going to be open or you're going to have the opportunity to make a play with someone who is open.
Well, you look at Connecticut the last 7 games, they have actually shot the ball a lot better in that span. And they're shooting the best tonight at 48%. And our officials tonight, Batu Sissoko Stevens is the crew chief, Claire Simmons the referee, Charles Watson is the umpire. Coach Mezian, the 7th head coach of the Sun, a native of France. 4 months before being hired by Connecticut.
Mention of Boston in there somewhere.
Yeah.
So it was Connecticut, it was Boston, it was Houston, it was back to Connecticut, it was back to Boston.
And talking to Jasmine Thomas and Kurt Miller of the Wings, the fond memories they have of playing at the Mohegan Sun where they normally play. It's a smaller arena. Kurt's going to be honored at halftime. for his contributions to the history of this team. Beautiful pass inside. Ends up with the easy 2. Interior defense for Dallas. They've given up 20 points in the paint already.
Well, you have to find a way to defend 4 out. When there's 4 out and then a solo post player underneath, you got no help. So you either have to be able to be a shot blocker, or your footwork has to be so good to avoid fouling in that situation. And most of the time, it's an and-one situation, as we just saw with Connecticut.
Connecticut now on a 17-4 run. They've got the lead by a dozen. That is the biggest. Hey, there's the double. And they're doubler with bigs, too. Maddie wide open, makes him pay with a 3.
That's it. The only way Connecticut comes out of a double is if the Dallas Wings knock down the open shot. There's nothing to incentivize them to come out of that unless Dallas hits that shot.
Maddie wanted to be more aggressive from 3, especially off the pick and pop this year. At times she has done that. Wings trim the lead down to 9. Foul's going to be called on Dallas. Jose is not sure about it. Checking with the officials. Foul's going to be on Isaiah James. Jose wants a little bit of clarification. Talking to Claire Simmons about it, and at the line, here's Layla Lacan. Started playing basketball when she was 4 years old in her native country of France. She made quite an impact when she finally joined the team last season. In fact, it was 1 year ago today. She did come from overseas and join the Connecticut Sun. Maddie has all of 7 of Dallas's points this quarter.
Love the move. Yep, right there. Force Connecticut to play some defense. Don't settle for the outside shot. Put the ball on the floor and go to the hole.
We know Zaza can score in spurts. Page with a steal.
Great hands to create that possession for Dallas. Now in transition, you got to make something happen in transition.
Lana Smith for 3, knocks it down, and the Wings 6 of 14 from beyond the arc so far tonight.
Dallas has the shooters to come down in transition, find the open player, and knock down that shot. Where they're getting bogged down in their offense is when they pull it out and start running a defense and they start triple teaming, double teaming.
Well, that time Page got some help defensively, but it still ended up with a Dota with the easy 2. That's something that has been stressed a lot in practice. Where's my help coming from?
Nice pass.
Nice pass inside. Can't finish it out. Closing in on 3 minutes to play here in the second. Dallas down by 8.
Come on, man. Good shot. Remember your scout. Sometimes you forget your scout as the game goes on. Shooter in the building.
Yeah, Lacan with the 3. That's her second of the ball game. She goes to double figures with 10. We're watching highlights of her. She is impressive.
Good.
Part of France's national team, won the silver medal in the Olympics in 2024. Actually started playing pro basketball at the young age of 18.
You know, that's what's so cool about us playing overseas. When American players would play overseas, especially in Europe, we would have 14 and 15-year-olds on the professional team.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
I know.
They were playing on the professional team.
Start them early. Casey drills it off her leg, and it'll be Connecticut's basketball. Casey with the turnover. She's still looking for her first points of the ball game. 0 for 4 shooting. We were kind of bantering about before the game. Will Azzi and Page press tonight because they're playing in front of their old fans? Interior defense again. 24 points in the paint for Connecticut.
Yeah, trap is not a trap. If you let them go out the back door, you got to seal that streak so that they don't slip through.
Last touch by Kennedy Burke. Jose was able to get some production off the bench, courtesy of the 7 points from Maddie. 12 points off the bench for Dallas. Connecticut, over 40% of their points come from their bench. Page. Oh, now you see me, now you don't.
Nice. The freeze, the hezzy. See where the defense is and then blow by them.
10 for Beckers in the game, but the lead is still 11. And Page is going to be whistled for the foul. I like this.
Well, it's a matter of catch me if you can, and then
Yeah.
the only shot is like the reverse over your shoulder. Got him in the air, got him.
Okay, who sang Catch Me If You Can?
I don't know.
60s. Dave Clark 5. Come on.
You didn't tell me we were going to do a trivia contest. I got to be ready. I was thinking
That's
of the
old
movie
school.
with Leonardo DiCaprio. I
yeah.
went straight to a movie.
Oh, that's right, which was a good movie, by the way. And Lacan, she has a double, has 12 in the ball game. Lead goes to 13, biggest of the contest. Still plenty of time here in the opening half.
Save.
Nice save.
Go by.
Enrique dancing out front. Smith rolls. A walk. Can't get the three to go down. And Alana was being held. It was so much fun on Monday to watch Alana come out and practice without the mask on. She was bouncing around like a first day of school.
Freedom. Freedom.
And between her and Odyssey running sprints to show the coaches that her ankle was okay.
Look, coach. Oh, yeah, I remember those days when you
Oh.
were really trying to prove to coaches that I can play. I really can.
The walk, at the basket.
You know, I know Awak loves to play on the perimeter, but she has so much more
Right.
to give Dallas when she mixes it up from there and or posts up. Give Dallas 5 to 7 minutes a game with you posting up against a smaller guard or forward.
The walk comes in averaging just over 5.5 a game. And she has 5 tonight. And the lead cut down to 10. Rivers throws it away. It should be the Wings basketball. It didn't look like anybody touched it.
How good was NC State with Sanaya Rivers and
Zaza.
Isaiah James
Wow.
in the starting lineup? Incredible run to the Final Four a couple years ago.
Jose pleading his case, and I understand why. This 10-point lead with 1:39 to play in the half. Connecticut has only led at halftime in 9 games so far this year. Jess inside, doesn't get the roll. The Wings come up with a save right into Connecticut's hands. And again, interior defense, no. This is where the Wings want to run it. Bud, Enrique stops, so lets it fly. Rebound Griner, number 9 for her in the game. Comes in averaging under 5 rebounds a ball game. Has never been a great rebounder. Effective rebounder.
Sure.
Yeah, give her the 17-footer anytime you want it.
Brittany Griner starts facing up and taking those shots. He's doing something right.
Diamond Miller lets Page go, and Page makes her pay. Page got a dozen.
Great read. Understanding she didn't need to go all the way to the basket, created some space for her to make and take that shot.
Now the lead is down to 8. Final 28 seconds. Lacan, no.
Gotta box out at some point. They're killing you on the offensive boards.
Again, the number 2 offensive rebounding team in the W. Got to put bodies on people.
Yes.
Shot clock turned off. Final 15 seconds coming here in the half. Dallas only 1 offensive rebound. Connecticut already with 7. Enrique, they leave her wide open. Miller kind of shows, but not much. AZ takes it away, but that's going to do it. In the league in assists per game, number 2 in rebounds per game. Jess Shepard at number 5 in field goal percentage. Now the Wings have to cut into this 8-point advantage. 6 of the last 8 games, Jess Shepard has had a double-double. They go right down inside, and she beats Olivia Nelson-Ododa.
That's it.
Yeah.
That is it. They had a little switch. Their mistake. Make them pay.
I like how Fudd was fighting through everything to try to catch up to LeCon. LeCon, 18, got it. And Jess Shepard getting tied up with Brittany Griner. At least Brittany can smile about it. Now, if it was World Cup, she'd be rolling around on the ground, waiting for the stretcher to come.
Yeah, a little elbow to the throat. WWE action.
You don't want to talk about anything to the throat nowadays.
She's laughing about it.
And she's going to go out.
It looks incidental, but it did happen. We saw that.
Well, they're going to take a look at it just in case. But I think for the Wings, this comeback has got to start with defense. Here it is again. Yeah, they got tied up.
Here we go. And she's turning to block her out. And because of the height differential,
yeah,
her elbow is going to be in Brittany's throat.
Brittany, of course, 6'9". Jess Shepard stands at 6'4". Claire Simmons and Fatu Sissoko Stevens talking it over. Let's take a look at it one more time. I mean, you can see Jess fighting for position. By the way, LeCon now with 14 points in the ball game. And after she joined the Sun last year, the effect of LeCon playing, they ended the year with 11 wins. 9 of their last 11 games, they won because LeCon was on the floor. That shows you the impact she could have for this team. But she's actually upped her points per game and assists per game this year from last season. And there is Layla LeCon, just 22 years of age. A very patient player on offense. Still waiting for the official word. As mentioned, for the first time in Dallas Wings history, 2 members of the team are going to be starting for the All-Star team. That, of course, is Paige Beckers and Jess Shepard. The other ones, Caitlin Clark, Natasha Howard, Olivia Miles, Mitchell Stewart, Gabby Williams. Ball shoot a couple.
Flagrant foul, okay.
Flagrant 1. Griner, by the way, 9 rebounds. That is a season high. It was 8. Griner now with 5 points in the ball game to go along with those 9 boards. This is a Connecticut team that 5 times they were held under 70 points. They're on pace to go over that tonight. Starts with the Wings defense.
It's
Daisy had to go under the pick. Ryder over a walk, no. And I think they're going to call that on a walk by the look she's giving.
But that's an example of Dallas playing good defense and they needed to give them one opportunity at the basket. So you're contesting that shot, but you got to go get that ball. You got to go get that ball.
How many coaches talk about 50-50 balls making a difference?
Yeah. Like, who's getting those possessions?
Especially when you're trying to get back into a game. Adds to the point total and the lead for Connecticut. That pushes it back to 11.
Connecticut's making someone else be the primary ball handler for Dallas. Dallas has to take that seriously. That's exactly what to do. Go ahead.
Because you know that Jess Shepard can hit that 16-footer. Griner too late coming out. Charlize Ledger Walker started her college career at Washington State, transferred to UCLA.
All right, get a break.
A little offensive foul against Connecticut.
Offensive foul shots for Connecticut, number 42, Brittany Griner. That's her second.
That'll be the second on Brittany Griner. Well, the Wings have had an opportunity here in the third. Shepard working on Griner. A.C. Flood looking for her first field goal. Tried to thread the needle into a walk. No.
Threw the ball where she thought she was going to be, not where she was. Got to make sure in that situation.
Ricky on the right side. Look at Kawir running the floor. Hey, 4-3. Can't get it.
Nice.
Beautiful pass inside. Ledger Walker, no. Shepard on the left side, tracks down the loose ball, lost it. Tried to save it to Fudd, and they'll throw it away.
It's a prime opportunity for Dallas in transition to keep it simple, make a great pass. Shep had an easy 12-footer if she wanted to take that, and just needs to be a little bit more precise on the pass.
7 turnovers now for Dallas in the game. Dallas averages just over 10, 10.7 to be exact. Griner backing in on a walk.
Good defense without fouling.
But you got to take advantage of it now. Boy, Griner quickly comes over to Shepard. They've done a nice job on Jessica. A walk? No. Adota the rebound.
It just feels like Dallas is so hyper aware of the height on Connecticut's team that they're, not making sure on the shot. That's a makeable shot by a walk. Weird. She's got to knock that down.
Diamond Miller, no place to go. Diamond Miller with the left hand, count the basket and a foul. Miller, who was an All-American at Maryland. They called her a positionless player when she came into the W.
It's terrific footwork. Smaller guard on her. Just took advantage of that.
I mean, everybody that saw Diamond Miller knows she's got potential. It's just where she's going to fit in. Another turnover and a foul. That'll be on a walk, and that should be her third.
Yeah, this is a senseless foul because that's certainly a shot that a walk career could block without fouling. Just got out of position.
Diamond Miller will go to the line. All-American her senior year at Maryland. Second overall pick in the 2023 draft. Grew up playing hoops and soccer. No basket.
Violation. She's saying she went first. I went first. They're saying you went first.
Whatever it was, it didn't count. Enrique going to clear things up with Diamond. Obviously, Diamond, a little cup of coffee with the Wings last season. And they're going to jump it up.
Yeah, they both went into the lane.
That's one way how to do it. Charles Watson will toss it up. A lot of times when they think they're going to lose the tip, the Wings will just go ahead and take the violation so they can set up their defense. Ledger Walker wide open. 15 makes him pay.
Can't leave her. Got her to pick up the ball, but can't leave her.
She's got 11, 2 players in double figures now for Connecticut. Here is Beckers. Nice pass inside, Alana Smith.
Run that back.
It's a simple game.
Yeah, exactly.
When you do it the way it's drawn up.
What you just did. Oh,
ooh, a go to. That's an elbow.
To the face.
That's true. And they're not going to get a whole lot of practice time on this road swing of 4 games.
Listen, I know the coaches don't like that, but low-key the players love it. The players love that there's not a lot of practice time.
Well, wait till next year when there's 50 games.
Like the games are practice.
A lot of smiling going on between these two teams. Let's see if they go ahead and just take the violation here to set up their defense. Griner should win the tip handily over Arike. Yep, there's the violation. Go the other way. That's a smart play, though. Wings down by 12. Just about 6 left here in the third. Let's see if they can get a flow to this game now, because there really hasn't been one. Well, that's a tough coverage for Alana Smith and Griner. She's got 9 to go along with 10 rebounds. Becker gets it out. Arike, the high archer. Griner, nice job keeping it away from Smith.
Hustle is what you have to do in this situation.
Maddie.
Go get it again.
Got to take advantage of this. Becker's left-handed layup counted. Page yes, 14.
The first time Dallas has gone to the offensive board.
Yeah.
You know, and again, you may not get the rebound. You may just keep it alive so that your team gets it.
Dallas with only 4 offensive rebounds so far tonight. They come in averaging 8.6. Ledger Walker getting a hand in there is AZ Fudd. Ledger Walker, the 18th pick in this past year's draft. 3 of the last 4 games, she's been in double figures. Paige said it wasn't us that hit it out last.
Came off her.
I think we were
fouled.
about.
We fouled.
Yeah. Zaya James back into the lineup. Charlize Ledger Walker. Mom Leanne Walker played for the New Zealand national team 2000 and 2004 in the Summer Olympics. Got a little heritage there. Lead is 13. Biggest has been 14. Maddie. Tough pull-up. Loose ball foul is going to be called. Wings only shooting 36% in this game.
Discourage that pass. There we go. Last minute foul.
One of the stats that has really stood out, brought to our attention, the Wings only 3 free throw attempts. They made them all, but Connecticut 11 of 17.
Also, what stands out is the number of three-point shots that the Wings have taken and not made. Looking at that three-point shots, 21 attempts, made 6.
Wow.
Whopping 28% on that. So all around, Connecticut shot better. They've shot 50% from the
Told us on Monday she was close to coming back, and we were glad to see earlier today when they said no, she was going to play. But along with Odyssey Sims, who's back in the game, both on minutes restrictions. Lana had the concussion protocol. Again, offensive rebound, the loose ball.
Yeah, Connecticut just owning the boards, both ends.
They average 9.9 offensive rebounds a game, Connecticut does. Foul's going to be on Isaiah James. That'll be her second personal foul. And Olivia Nelson-Adota. She's got some pretty good pedigree, too. Gets the first. Her dad, Sebastian, played on the Kenyan national team. Maddie's going to go out. Jess Shepard's going to come back in. Nelson-Adota telling me last year she loved the read and react offense that Coach Mezian has put in because that's what she played at Connecticut. Here's Odyssey. She's played 7 minutes. Only has taken one shot, hasn't made any yet. James. Oh, great look inside. Odyssey to Alana Smith.
Well, patience. I like the patience and the deliberate nature of that possession. Ended up getting a really good shot.
Alana Smith with 11 points in the ball game.
Grab it.
Another offensive rebound.
You got to take up some space on the defensive end of the floor. It's not enough just to be standing and looking up at the basket. The rebounds don't just fall into your hands. You got to get down low, establish a base, and take up some space.
Let's look at it again. It's going to be an offensive foul.
Shot.
For Connecticut, 9 offensive rebounds, only 5 for the Wings. But the Wings are still in it, only down by 10. Plenty of time left here in the third.
You know what? That's what Odyssey Sims brings.
Exactly.
The intensity, the competitive nature. That's really all you need when you're getting back in the game. You need someone and some bodies to compete. And we just saw Odyssey come out there, make a tough run at the basket, and then almost create a turnover simply by just being patient and aggressive here. Acceleration, change of pace. This has been open, by the way, for the Dallas Wings all night. It's been open all night, but no one has put the ball down, put your head down, and gone to the basket. That's what I missed about Odyssey Sims.
Well, she challenged Kennedy Burke, and Odyssey won that. By the way, Alana Smith, new season high in points tonight with 11. 4 of 6 shooting, also a couple of rebounds. And the lead is 9, so now the Wings are on the verge of maybe putting something together here as we close in on the final minutes of the third. We can see that updating the WNBA scoreboard, 12 seconds left. The Mystics lead the Dream 78-76. Sanaya Citron not playing in the game for Washington. And the Storm Mercury, that'll be coming up at 9 o'clock Central Time. I think Jose Fernandez made a great point about why this game is so important. When you start a road trip, you want to start out on the right foot, but you got to start putting together some wins before the All-Star break.
Yes, you do. And you have to start getting an idea of who's going to be riding with you. I mean, which 8 or 9, who's my road team?
Another point in the paint. 30 points in the paint for Connecticut.
Yeah, not great help defense by Dallas. That's the reason they were able to get that one so easily.
Jess Shepard, nice spin move.
Everybody on the board but Connecticut Sun.
And you've got to beat the teams below you. That's going to be a push.
Here's what Connecticut is doing. They're getting down in transition and they are going 4 out. Let me just put one post player on the box and take my chances with the defense, with one-on-one defense. They've done that 90% of the time in this ball game.
And Aaliyah Edwards will go to the stripe. Edwards 4 points tonight, but she also has 4 assists.
And Connecticut, again, give them credit. They have pretty much neutralized Dallas's run game.
Yes.
And that's really killed Dallas. Less than 10 points, fewer than 10 points in transition. Average 12.
5 fast break points for Dallas tonight. Odyssey running the show out front, closing in on 2 minutes to play here in the third, and a whistle and a foul.
Again, it looks simple, but all she's doing is challenging them to play defense by driving the basketball right down their throats. You can't dribble around a team like this. You've got to go straight at them.
This is a long and athletic Connecticut team. Paige out front. She's got 14 tonight, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. Odyssey works off the big, beautiful pass to Jess.
That happens because Odyssey drives with intention.
Yeah.
She drives like she's going to score, and that way the defense has to pay attention. They have to react.
That should be an offensive foul, and it will be. That'll be on Sanaya Rivers. This is just good offense by Dallas.
Hezzy, but I'm going with intention. That means the defense pays attention. They both stay as a double. That means Jess is wide open for the layup.
This is a Connecticut defense that held Washington to a season-low 56 points. James. Burke stays with her. Isaiah got it.
Go to the basket like you mean it.
And Dallas can do that. Lacan, no. Another offensive rebound. Alana takes it away.
That's a great hand by Odyssey. Keep going.
Odyssey on the drive. Dallas will have it. Odyssey in this quarter, couple of points, a couple of assists, and 3 drawn fouls.
You take your chances when you are the aggressor on offense. Something good, something great is going to come out of it.
Well, she was so excited Monday when she was working out with the team. They're going to call that a travel. Can't move your feet when you have the ball down there. Oops.
Rub the head. Yeah, the head.
She was so excited that she was playing pain-free on that ankle. Well, when she turned that ankle a couple weeks ago, you and I just went, ooh, that's not going to be good. She said she didn't even look at the replay of it. She said her mom did.
Yeah,
didn't like it.
Crowder. Stay there, though.
That will be an offensive foul. Foul's going to be on Edwards.
Here, you walled her. That's a good call.
That really is.
She had the wall, and then she kind of maneuvered her way out of. What am I saying? Jessica moved her out of her way.
Edwards picks up her second. Final 55 seconds. Wings down by 7.
Well, let's get something. Get something. Lane clear.
Page tried to get it into Lee Yu. Checked into the lineup for the first time. Dallas on an 8-2 run.
Good movement on offense.
Reiner tries to go baseline. Wing shows a double. So they brought help on that. Now, Isaiah James will pick up her third personal foul.
I think you just crowd the ball. You don't reach in there because it's going to look like a foul. And
Right.
they did a great job of just double teaming her.
Griner's season high 11 rebounds tonight to go along with her 9 points. Career average just under 18 points a game, 56% shooting and 80% from the free throw line. Doesn't get either one of those then. Lead 7, final 15 seconds here in the third. Wings have outscored Connecticut 20-19 here in the third. That'll be her second. Lacan over Liu. Got it. 16 points for the second-year pro out of France. She is so patient on offense. We saw it there. Easy.
He's got to look to shoot that.
Yes, Shepard is going to be fouled. And that's what Paige and Jose Fernandez keep telling Azzi, shoot more.
Yeah.
Azzi's taken 5 shots tonight, hasn't made one, has not scored a point.
She's been less aggressive offensively than I've ever seen her.
Yeah.
And I certainly can't remember a game when Azzi Fudd did not score a point.
You know, one of the things that she does, she has been defended well by teams, but she's been able to read those defenses and still get open. Yeah, she's got 9-19 to kick it in gear.
Yeah, because I guarantee you she's not just out there to play great defense.
Right.
She's out there to be a threat offensively. And the more she's a threat, the more things are going to open up for everybody else on the floor.
Lead is 9. Dallas has not led since early in this ballgame, the first quarter. Their biggest lead was 6.
Dig, you got to dig down and reach down there a little bit, give Brittany a little bit of crowd.
Liu, pretty good defense.
Grab it.
Connecticut throws it away. Here comes Azzi. Look at Liu going down the paint. Hand off to Paige. Here's Lee inside, and she is going to be fouled. Lee worked hard on that possession.
The penetration may have come almost a little too late, but there it is, the seal by Liu, and nice dish ultimately by Paige Beckers.
So Lee will go to the free throw line. 16 of 21 from the stripe so far this season for Lee. Had those game-winning free throws versus Chicago. And of course, Chicago will be coming to American Airlines Center coming up. Go to DallasWings.com to get your tickets. Chance to cut the lead even further. Way out front. Griner goes, go this way. Off the screen, Lacan, no.
Only down 7 points. Here's where you have to start getting something each trip down.
Oh, beautiful pass. Enrique just got it.
Opened it up. For game in their transition game, and Dallas has to push the pace and see what they can get.
One thing Dallas has done better, and as we're about to talk about it, they scored the paint again, But Connecticut had 24 points in the paint the first half. They had 8 in the second half. But
Love the move.
had the shot, turned it down. Working on Lacan. A little too much razzle-dazzle.
Yeah, a lot. Azabud passed up 2 shots and then still was trying to give it to someone else. You're out there to do that. You're out there to make something happen and score.
And like we mentioned, that's something that Jose and Paige are screaming at her, even in practice, shoot the basketball.
Yeah. Yeah, and the deeper we get into the season, the more imperative it is for her to at least be a threat in that situation. Because then you start to question, if you're questioning whether you should be shooting.
Charlize Ledger-Walker will go to the line. Played 4 years at Washington State and then was granted 2 more years because of COVID. Ended up at UCLA. Winning the national title last season. And again, Connecticut dominating the free throw strike. Dallas only 10 free throw attempts, 28 for Connecticut. You're plus 11 in free throws made. Griner, beautiful move. When she senses she's got the step on you, you're toast.
Space, nice footwork.
And the lead is up to 11.
Gotta wait for that curl by Richard Hart. He had a wide open layup.
Enrique. She's got one to shoot. She's got to launch it. And she buries it.
All right, Enrique.
That's an Alfred E. Newman. What, me worried? Griner, no. And the foul will be on Connecticut.
Enrique's fly me to the moon shot. The altitude on that shot was crazy.
Wings had cut the lead down to 5 at the 8:07 mark. But it's back up to 8.
I mean, they're only down 6 points.
I know.
mean, they're only down 6 points, and they have not had a great game, but it really is about possession basketball right now.
Now rebounded by 7 the Wings have tonight.
Take it. Can't switch right there.
Got to get a little backside help. Lee Roux comes over, but they still get it. 36 points in the paint now for Connecticut.
Turn the corner like you want to score.
Ledger-Walker. Bud gets away from her. Beckers gets in the paint. The layup. Griner thought about coming over for the block, didn't do it.
Nice read.
The lead is down to 6. A lot of time left.
And if Lee Roux can guard Brittany, just keep her.
That's got to be on Griner.
At bay.
I think Lee was able to draw that foul. It is going to be on Griner. Keep Connecticut out of the paint and off the free throw line.
And you got to make the most of your possessions for Dallas. You know, and you can't take a full shot clock.
No empty possessions.
Pull up.
There's Daisy.
There it is.
That is there. How about for Azzi? That is her first field goal made after 5 misses and her first points in the ballgame. Down to 4. Whistle and a foul might be on Enrique.
But you see, what she did was simply just put her head down and drive. And pray that the official actually
There are a lot of bright spots for the Wings. Edwards checks back in. How about Daisy? Career high at assists with 5. Dallas last led at the 2:49 mark when it was 16-15. Only down by 5.
Good possession, quick shot.
Page gets around Lacan. In traffic. Shot clock at 7. Page fakes right. That's going to be a push-off offensive foul on Beckers. And that'll be her 4th.
But the way she flew, sold it.
Yeah.
Emmy award winning.
We've had a couple of them tonight. I think our Best Actress award is up for grabs. I think Alana Smith is probably the best. Wings need a stop. Closing in on 4 minutes to play in regulation.
Good defense stop.
Shot clock inside of 8. Daisy goes top of the screen. Lacan's pull up 17. No. Beckers has it knocked. Nice defensive job by Walker. And a whistle and a foul as Olivia Nelson-Adota goes down hard. That'll be on Arike, and that'll be her 3rd, team's 4th. Arike 9 points in the ballgame after a couple of games of single digits. Nelson-Adota 1 double-double this season. She's 2 rebounds away from making it number 2. 10 points for Olivia. Last 5 games, she's averaged almost 11 points and almost 7 rebounds. Lead pushed back to 6.
Everybody's got to get it right. That's the only way the defense stays on. It's nice.
Jess Shepard saw the opening, but then used that left shoulder to get a little more space on Adota. Lead down to 4. Jess with 10 and 4 rebounds.
Squeeze. They're going to post up the guards. You got to make sure you're ready to dig down.
Jess closes off the baseline. Shot clock at 5. Nelson-Adota, nice quick hands by Maddie. Page sees an opening. The layup got it. 18 for Beckers. And it's a 2-point advantage for Connecticut.
Again, communication very high on defense. They're going to be sending people through the lane. You got to make sure that when they put their head down that you've got help.
Connecticut just 2 and 15 when their opponent scores over 70. No basket. Whistle and a foul. Watch Jess Shepard, the way she uses her body. She knows where the defense is, but maybe wants just a little extra room. And then, of course, you got Page with 18 points, 7 assists tonight. So Page giving the hometown fans something to cheer about. Foul, by the way, was on Jess Shepard. Ryder comes back in. This is the most free throw attempts by a Dallas opponent this season. That's 33. And they've made 21 of those, 34. So Dallas being outscored by 18 from the free throw line. Dallas only 10 free throw attempts.
Margin of error very, very small. But again, the shot to take is the important part of it.
2.5 to play. Shepard jumps out on defense. Page the rebound.
Anytime, it's selection. It's run sets quicker. Not having to have the pressure of playing the entire shot clock.
No, we've seen that in games, the grit.
Absolutely. You get it however you get it.
Seattle game, one of them.
Yeah. Whether it's ugly, it doesn't matter. Just
Doesn't
get
matter.
down and get grimy and come out with the dub, because your team needs to know that when it's time to get it out of the mud, that you have what it takes to do that. So you just dig down together. When you fight together, great things happen for your team.
Page gets in traffic,
my
counts the
goodness.
basket. Oh, my. Now you're just showing off, Paige. 20 points for Paige tonight.
PB5, let them know. Let them know, PB5.
9th 20-point game for Paige Beckers this season. And a chance to make it a three-point play.
Kids, if you're watching out there, you got to understand, just let it go. You got to release the ball. It's a shot.
She's like Enrique. When she does that, she thinks it's going in.
Yes. Yep.
Don't you agree?
Yeah, absolutely. She's like, we're going to take our chances, but we're going to release this shot.
And the lead is down to 1. Odyssey Sims has come back into the lineup for little defensive purposes. Nice defense, Jess, but an even better move.
Yeah, that was a tough shot.
Here's Odyssey. Lee.
Okay,
buries a three.
The theatrics late in this game.
Only her 4th three-pointer made of the season for Lee Uru. And a big one ties it at 78.
Get your principles. You got to be ready to help. Watch on the roll.
Bud needed some help. They didn't get it. Now the Wings with a chance to take the advantage for the first time since it was 2:49 at 16:15. Beckers working on Ledger Walker. Page for the lead. Got it!
Cut it out, Paige.
You think she's feeling the crowd?
I think that home/visitor crowd is feeling Paige Beckers. Incredible shot.
What a performance in front of the fans here in Hartford.
You need players who are big-time ballers. And Paige Beckers is a big-time baller. She says, we don't take credit cards, just cash.
9 points in the quarter for Paige Beckers, 23 in the ball game. And the Wings have come back to take the lead by 3 with 70 seconds left.
Help.
Paige needed some help, didn't get it. Count the basket and a foul.
And
Jess Shepard was looking for that backside help.
Yeah, and in that situation, if you're not going to strip the ball, you just let them have that shot, because you're not going to block. You're not going to block her shot. So if you can't strip the ball down low, then let it go.
Yeah.
You let it go. If you can't strip it or block it, then you're not going to block that shot. So.
And we are tied at 81. 4 lead changes, 2 ties in the ball game. Tied at 81.
I don't know whose shot was bigger, Paige Beckers or Lee Uru.
I'm gonna go with Lee.
You going with Lee?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with her.
The baseline. I love that Odyssey gave up that shot. And Lee Uru, with the confidence from the Seattle game and from games, has truly stepped up. Dagger. Cash. Look, gotta have it. Possession.
Wings will have it. Odyssey's not going to back down. You know, she goes, okay, you blocked my shot, but I'm going to come get you the next time.
Not a chance. Odyssey's backing down to anything. Okay, keep possession. Understanding time score situation, what you need, what you can get.
Well, they're not going to guard the inbounds pass by Paige, it looks like. LeConte playing way off. Fans wanting to travel. Bud pull-up. Rattles it home.
That's it, buddy.
4 points here in the 4th quarter for AZ Fudd, and the Wings regain the advantage.
We always hope that AZ Bud would show up. That's a travel. Oh my gosh.
Didn't call it, and we are tied again.
Watch your back.
Ledger Walker guarding Beckers. Lee sets the pick, then rolls out of it. Page going to be fouled, and she'll go to the line.
If you notice what Paige is doing, she's not, unless there's a clear path to the basket, she's not going in there among the trees. We know
Right.
that she's either going to get fouled or the shot's going to get blocked. But she's pulling up for her midi, creating the space so that she has an open look, right? Not trying to create any contact because we don't know what the officials are going to call. Smart play.
One of the best mid-range shooter in Paige. That's her first free throw missed. She's 4 of 5 from the line. Coming into the game, she had made her last 14 free throw attempts.
Paige doesn't miss free throws very often.
The lead is 1. 25.9 on the game clock, 24 on the shot clock.
We know that Connecticut is going to do what they've done in the last 3 or 4 possessions, and that is a pick and roll and or just post up a longer, lengthier player against the Dallas Wings player. And what Dallas has to do, again, no hoop and harm. If you're going to foul
Right.
before they start shooting. If you're going to foul, you know, and if you can play straight up remaining in the game.
By the way, Paige's season high is 31 points. She's got 25 tonight. Just over a second different shot of the game clock. Bud's guarding that baseline big time.
Ready to help. Ready to help.
Shot clock at 7. Lacan works on Odyssey.
Get the rebound.
Off balance, no. Jess Shepard, the biggest rebound of the game, and she's going to be tied up. Dallas, though, 11 of 13 shooting in this quarter. And there is going to be a foul called.
Okay. All right. Bonus.
Still, when you need that big rebound, Jess Shepard jumps in there and gets it for you.
2.9 seconds. Okay, Ron. When we were sitting here an hour and a half ago, did you think we'd be where we are tonight?
No. Well, you know, I kind of did, because this team, in my 10 and a half years of doing the Dallas Wings, this is the grittiest team we've had. And watching practice on Monday,
Yeah, you kept saying that.
I'm telling you, it was fun to watch. Dallas, 30 points in this fourth quarter.
Make this. No fouls. That's all you need to know. Hey, there we go. There we go.
Jess Shepard, 14 points, 6 rebounds, and an assist. Reset timeout by Connecticut, but they find themselves down by 3. You hit the magic words, don't foul.
Don't foul. I mean, this is, it seems like a no-brainer, right? They've got to hit a 3, but don't add insult to injury by fouling on a 3. Just don't do it.
Ledger Walker, nope. Whistle blows, but that's going to do it.
Incredible.
What a comeback by the Dallas Wings. They trailed by as many as 14. A huge